Political campaigns in Ghana have gone a notch higher as the country prepares to head to the polls on December the 7th. President Akufo Addo is seeking re-election and faces former President John Dramani Mahama. While Ghana is believed to be a leading example of democracy within West Africa, it still grapples with issues that affect confidence and participation in the electoral process. CGTN's Nabil Ahmed Rufai reports from Accra.
Political parties are ramping up their campaigns ahead of the crucial general elections. 12 candidates are contesting for the presidency. But Ghana's elections have always been a two-horse race between the New Patriotic Party and the National Democratic Congress. The incumbent, Akufo Addo of the NPP, will take on former President John Dramani Mahama of the NDC for the third time.
Looking at the policies that have been implemented by the government, we are so convinced that majority of the people will once again vote for the president. Mind you, one very policy that has been successful has been the free senior high school program that has endeared the heart of many.
We are very confident that a genuine vote will have only one verdict: John Mahama back to Flagstaff House. We are very clear in our minds about that. And it's obvious that the government is very nervous.
More than 17 million people are expected to vote in this year's elections, out of which more than 2.6 million are first-time voters. Experts say the state of the economy and how the government has handled the coronavirus pandemic will be the key issues likely to decide the outcome of the election. Education is also an important issue in the minds of many voters.
The promises on education from both parties, that's it for me. Being that I think as a country, we need to be educated. When you're educated, you're well informed. When you're well informed, you make decisions based on the information you have from the things you have learned. And I also love the job opportunities that they're going to create, both parties. So I'm just going to watch the ones that are going to be more feasible, that can be well administered, then vote according to that.
What will inform my decision to either maintain or vote against will be the policies on education as a student, as well policies on job creation, because after school I need to get employed.
This year's election preparations have, however, suffered setbacks due to the pandemic. Large rallies were banned during the lockdown to prevent infections spreading.
But Ghana is forging ahead to hold the elections despite the pandemic. The Electoral Commission says it will enforce all safety measures, including strict wearing of face masks and social distancing at the polling stations.
Ghana's elections have largely been carried out in a peaceful and credible manner, but the opposition party, NDC, is this time accusing the Electoral Commission of attempts to rig the election in favor of the ruling party, NPP.
We don't trust the EC. They have not given us cause to trust them. So we are taking our own referee into the ring.
But the Electoral Commission has rejected the allegations and says it will ensure a free and fair election. Some experts say the outcome of the presidential election is difficult to predict.
We've had a pandemic which has affected the way the candidates have campaigned. So if you put these two together, it puts an already unpredictable election in further flux or in further volatility. I think that if there has been any time that there's been a lot of uncertainty about the outcome of an election, it is now.
Ghana is seen as a shining star of democracy within the West Africa sub-region, which has witnessed coups and violence during some past elections. But it also has had to deal with making the electoral process more transparent and appealing to the masses. In the 2016 elections, voter turnout was estimated at 69.2%. The Electoral Commission hopes more voters will cast their ballots on polling day. The government has made the election day, December 7, a public holiday, something that's not been done in previous general elections. It's likely many people may turn up to vote this time round. Nabil Ahmed Rufai, CGTN, Accra, Ghana.